Thank you. Good evening. Nice to see you all here. Stop apologizing. Let's be intentional in making our dreams become a reality. My name is Dr. Aspa Psaradellis, and I'm a medical doctor in clinical and radiation oncology. First of all, I want to say thank you to this incredible group of students that have put this evening together, and to Dr. Barker for coaching everybody to make this event come on stage. So what is this telling me personally when I was thinking about this talk and what to say? These students, you guys, must wonder that something else is going on out there in the world, outside the comfort of your own home, outside the structured routine of your school. Something else is happening in the world. For you, the pioneers of tomorrow, and you're curious about this, you want to know. So let me get started. I'm going to take you a couple of decades ago when I was 15, and I said to my mom and dad for the first time, I want to go to medical school. I want to be a doctor. And my parents, being very Greek, very traditional, very old-fashioned, my mom being a teacher, she was like, I don't get it. Why would you want to be a doctor? You can have family time. You can be like me, a teacher, can work hard. You've got your summers. You can have time with your family protected to yourself. I don't get this. Like, why can you not see common sense? I don't follow your thought here, Aspa. And then my dad, being a lawyer, very much a business-like man, was like, look, this makes no sense, Aspa. This is not a profession for a woman. You need to go be a lawyer like me. You can have your own practice. You can be your own boss, go faster. You can make a lot more money faster. You know that, right? No, medicine is not the way. So, of course, being a very typical teenager, I heard everything my parents have said, but I didn't listen to anything. So I went in my very typical way, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to get into medical school, and I'm going to prove you guys wrong. So I went into medical school, and I had fun. I enjoyed it. I came out of medical school. My graduation was happening. I was very proud. And those years in medical school, I met amazing friends, and we did all the usual stuff. We had fun. We went out clubbing. Cinema in the middle of the week. Yeah, lots of hard work in between all this. Endless library sessions and hours of doing anatomy, vivas, and all that stuff. But it was fun. Graduation came, and then I'm about to start my first year of working as a doctor. This thing that was a dream that I only imagined it and wanted to do, it was about to become my life now. So I start working, and my first year of work is called an internship. I'm an intern. And back in those days, when you're an intern, you carry a little pager, like this thing here. And every time anybody needed you, this bloody thing was going off. Every 5 seconds, beep, 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 and everything. Yes, nurse, I'm coming. This patient needs to go home. I'm coming to sort this out. This patient is spiking a temperature. Okay, I'm coming. No problems. Stop eating, stop weeing, stop drinking, just go. So 8 months into my internship, I go out of the hospital. I pick up my phone, and I call my mom. And I'm like, this is not the dream. This is not making any sense. It's not what I thought it will be. I'm leaving. I'm quitting. That's it. This is ridiculous. This cannot be the life of a doctor. And my mom did the very parent thing, which is very good that she did that. And she was like, listen, Aspa, this was your dream. You wanted to do this. So here's the thing. You're going to see this through. I put the phone down, I wiped the tears off my face, put the phone away, walked through the spinning doors of the hospital, back into the hospital lobby. I was like, you know what? she's right. I'm going to have to see this through. I wanted to be here. This was my dream. And this is my first advice to all of you, middle schoolers, upper schoolers, my own children, is that your dream, your goal, your inspiration, whatever this may be, whether it's a university degree or whether it's a business idea, will have so many layers to it. And if you dream enough, by definition, you need to get out of your comfort zone. And by definition, you will see yourself in some lows. You will have failures. You will have frustrations. You will have challenges. And believe me when I say those moments when you have your failures and your lows and your frustrations and your disappointments, that's when you will find it within you to fight more. That's when the next best idea within your dream will come. It's almost, this is part of the package. This is what you're there for, to peel those layers off and see all these layers through. Fast forward a few years later, I am in this called the general medical training. And within this, in this country, it goes on for 4 to 5 years. And then when you're in that sort of setting, you need to decide what kind of specialist you want to be. So I'm thinking, okay, I want to be that specialist. I have my idea, and everything on my CV is about that because that's what I set my mind to do. And I've done another degree, as if medicine wasn't enough. I was like, yeah, I'm doing this. This is it. But then within those 4 years, I started wondering, is this really the right way for me? Is this the right direction within medicine? And then it so happens that in those years, I also met my husband. And then I started wondering even more, can I be someone else other than a professional? Can I fulfill my other roles that I have in my mind within this direction of medicine? So I started thinking and researching and wondering. And this is my next advice to all of you. Be intentional. Be intentional with your dream. In many ways, you need to be a judge of your own dream. Dare to criticize it. And sometimes, if your dream needs to be adjusted a little bit, or you need to research it a little bit more, or change the direction of it slightly, then that's what you need to do. So that led me to finally choosing my specialty, my direction in medicine that I liked, which ended up being clinical radiation oncology. But that wasn't the end. I needed to figure out what I wanted to be within that, plus these other roles in my life. So I kept the doors open. And that's my third advice to you. Keep your doors open. Open that door and go and see what's behind it. Open your mind to ideas and opportunities. Don't shut things down. Eventually, that has led me to do exactly what I love within clinical oncology, to give me the edge of being of enjoying my specialty, give me the edge of contributing to people's lives, but in a very satisfying and fulfilling way for me. But at the same time, I was able to fulfill all these other roles that I wanted to do. I wanted to be a wife. I wanted to be a mom. And that leads me to my final advice to you, and probably the biggest and the most important one for tonight coming from me. This is your dream, and you need to own it. You need to shape it. You need to conform it however you want it to be. We grow as people through experiences in our lives. Your dream needs to grow with you. And if you were to meet me perhaps 10 years ago and tell me, you know what, you're going to be in this specialty and you're going to be doing this thing and you're also going to have 4 children, I would be like, no, that's not compatible. What are you talking about? There's no time for this. I can't go to the hospital at 7, finish at 9, and get married. It doesn't work like that in medicine. But it did for me. And that's my point. You can make your dream your own. So here I am. This is my lovely consultant colleague, Dr. Franklin. Here I am. I'm scrubbed in. I'm about to do my last brachytherapy procedure, which is invasive radiation in the operating room. And I am 8 months pregnant with my 4th baby. So, to all of you and to my parents, what once was that conversation is not for you, this job. You're not meant to do this. It's not going to give you the life you want to have. You cannot enjoy family life with this job. I did it. I took my dream, I adjusted it, I shaped it, I turned it upside down until I made it work. And I'm going to leave you with this advice. Good luck.